Today, a significant event unfolded that has the potential to trigger a cascade of troubles for Social Security in the foreseeable future. It's crucial to comprehend the implications of this failure and how it could affect the already precarious state of Social Security. So please, if you have any questions or concerns about Social Security, feel free to share them in the comments section below. Additionally, if you find this information valuable, a quick thumbs up would be greatly appreciated, as it motivates me to create more content addressing Social Security and the impending crisis. Now, let's delve into what transpired today. A multitude of lawmakers is currently grappling with the challenge of preventing the Social Security Trust Fund from becoming insolvent within the next decade. To address this impending funding shortfall, they need to pass legislation or some form of reform. However, what occurred today was a colossal failure, and it did not address the pressing issue of Social Security. Let's dissect the events. Today, the House of Representatives convened to vote on a bill, a short-term stopgap measure intended to provide funding to the U.S. government for an additional 45 days. This bill encompassed several provisions, including substantial spending cuts and border-related measures. Surprisingly, not only did every single Democrat oppose it, but also 21 Republicans. You might wonder why Republicans would oppose their own bill. The explanation provided was that these 21 Republicans believed the bill didn't go far enough in terms of spending cuts, and the funding remained too high. They advocated for deeper cuts. In the Senate, which constitutes the other half of the legislative branch, a 2-week stopgap bill is under consideration. This proposed bill, often referred to as a clean bill, would maintain current government funding without any provisions related to FEMA, Ukraine, or border measures. The critical aspect here is that both Democrats and Republicans have drawn clear lines in the sand regarding these issues, making it difficult to pass any bill that includes them. Now, you might be wondering how these developments connect to Social Security. The link might not be immediately apparent, but it becomes evident upon closer examination. The overarching problem lies in the broader political landscape. On one end, far-right Republicans argue that their party isn't doing enough to prevent the country from sinking deeper into debt. On the other end, far-left Democrats advocate for increased taxation of the wealthiest individuals and large corporations to secure funding for essential programs. The conundrum arises because both sides are reluctant to compromise. They are hesitant to either cut spending or raise taxes significantly. This political gridlock is further exacerbated by a group of Republicans who threaten to oust Speaker Kevin McCarthy if he puts a Democratic bill on the floor of the House. Such an ousting would paralyze the legislative process during a government shutdown, as a new speaker would need to be chosen before any voting could occur to end the shutdown or pass important legislation. This current group of lawmakers, spanning both the Democratic and Republican parties, openly express skepticism about their ability to come together and pass meaningful legislation for the American people. This skepticism extends to critical issues like Social Security, where solutions are urgently needed to avert an impending crisis. There are differing views within Congress on how to ensure Social Security's solvency, from making cuts to other programs to raising taxes. However, neither side is willing to put forth a bill for debate and voting. Complicating matters further, the impending presidential election adds an extra layer of uncertainty. With the election just over a year away, it's unlikely that Congress will be inclined to tackle significant legislative initiatives, including those related to Social Security, in 2023 and 2024. In conclusion, the recent events in the House of Representatives, combined with the ongoing political polarization, paint a grim picture for the prospects of addressing critical issues like Social Security in the near future. Speaker Kevin McCarthy's precarious position, the narrow margins in both houses of Congress, and the looming presidential election all contribute to this uncertainty. It appears that Congress may struggle to take meaningful action on important matters, leaving Social Security and other pressing issues in limbo.